What's good, Internet? My name is Attack Slug, and welcome back to my Let's Play of WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2008, featuring ECW on the Xbox 360. Let's hop in here to SmackDown on a Friday night, back when it was still Friday Night SmackDown in Atlanta, Georgia, and see who is my opponent, Gregory Helms, versus myself, with Mark Henry as a manager. When and how and where, I don't even know. But you know what? It's Mark Henry. I'm not gonna argue. Also, Mysterio fights King Booker, which is great. Uh-oh, I'm backstage. Here we go. No, I don't want to handshake you. No, no handshakes. I beat you yesterday. Nah, son. I'm on my way to the ring, and oh, Mr. Kennedy, how you doing? Nope. Punk, you neither. You neither. MVP, out my way. I am the new top dog on this show. That's right. The world's strongest man, Mark Henry. Anyway, wow, he's very sweaty. Anyway, welcome to a fine Sunday on this show. And man, when I went to bed last night, I'm like, oh, I guess my main news story for today is going to be this whole India Super Show and Triple H going over Jinder on the India Super Show, etc., etc. And then I woke up, and Rich Swann was arrested and suspended. And I'm like, oh, then clearly that is the big news story of today. And actually, I waited about an hour. It's about 11 a.m. now. I usually record at about 9:30. And I'm like, you know what? Woke up, saw the news story. I was like, I'm going to wait for WWE to make a statement and then record this video. Because obviously I record in the morning and it goes up at 5 p.m. in the evening. So, you know, a lot of times things will happen between those 2 hours, obviously, during a business day and whatever else. So I hate recording a video and then having all my stuff be immediately outdated by the time the video goes up at 5 p.m. And I normally don't kind of get into the news stories that concern the personal lives of superstars and whatnot, but when those news stories affect the business, which this one clearly does, then obviously I will get into it. So, as they put out the police report, like the department, because of, I guess, media interest, they put out the full police report, which apparently Rich Swann and his wife, who is also a wrestler, were at some kind of an indie show where she had a match, and they got into an argument about the quality of her match, supposedly. This is all according to this report that was issued. And then apparently that argument got heated enough that she got out of the car and wanted to leave, and he dragged her back into the car. And so basically the charges were battery, which is any kind of unwanted touching is battery, and then false imprisonment, or kidnapping, which is, you know, if she was in the car and he locked the doors, that counts as false imprisonment and kidnapping. So, because of the zero tolerance policy on any kind of domestic dispute, they immediately and indefinitely suspended Rich Swann, which is significant because he has a #1 contenders match tomorrow on Raw against Drew Gulak. Obviously, not happening now. Obviously. So that's kind of hugely significant in a lot of ways. And he might be done. From a company who fired Emma for shoplifting an iPad case, he's probably done and just totally hosed himself entirely. So that's your own fault, Rich Swann. That is your own freaking fault. Anyway, that's kind of the biggest thing going on right now today, because that's kind of a bit of a, you know, heavy and serious topic, which is most unfortunate. Also, this game really does not want me doing a strong grapple. I'm like, alright, if you hold RB, and you can do a strong grapple. And it's so far, he's reversed every single one of them. So, having a most competitive match here with Mr. Helms. Mr. Helms. Again, blockbuster! And whatnot. So, at some point, I'm going to be able to get a strong grapple on Helms. So, here we go. Keep on working the arms. And wrench. Anyway, yeah, so that's the Rich Swann story. There were some eyewitnesses that, you know, had given their accounts on that report and whatever else. And, you know, gathered reports from both Rich Swann and his wife. And I don't know if it's going to end up being like an Adam Rose situation or not, because there was a thing with him, you know, kind of in a very similar, it was very, very, very similar, but not quite the same. But the Adam Rose thing was when he was currently suspended for wellness, and then he had a thing go on with his wife and whatnot. But he didn't get fired for that because he had asked for his release and ended up being granted his release. So there was that bit of beardness. So it's not quite the same, but I have my doubts that we'll see Rich Swann back on WWE TV anytime soon. So one has to start wondering, is the 205 Live division cursed or not? Because man, that's kind of rough. First Neville, and now Rich Swann. Although obviously Neville leaving on his own accord and not getting indefinitely suspended. Anyway, so I guess I do want to actually get into this Jinder German suplex. 1, 2. That was so clean and crisp and in the center of the ring. I want to get one of these strong grapples has to work. How much damage? There we go. The stump puller, pile driver. How much damage do I have to do to actually manage to get myself into a strong grapple situation? Here we go. Yes. And up. And down. And up. No? What's going on here? Yeah. Down. Up. Down. Nice. Nice. Anyway, Mr. Helms, I do want to hit my... No, get up. I lost it. I lost the... Well, that sucks. I lost the finisher. That is most unfortunate. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Yeah, so India and the Indian Super Show, which I've had read some reports on. Someone actually has that, the entire main event of Triple H and Jinder. It's like a half an hour up on YouTube already. So if you want to go watch it, feel free. I don't have that kind of interest or time to watch a half an hour match with Jinder. No offense, Jinder. Not interested. But in the grand tradition of somebody losing in their hometown, so that was kind of like, really? What was the whole point of any... Razor's Edge! What was the whole point of any of that entire gigantic push for Jinder to go all the way to India and have a match, and then Triple H just brings out the shovel in shovel style? Like, really? Really? Again with the ref? Again with the ref? Oh! Just cheap shots all around from Mr. Helms here. I don't appreciate it at all. I need to get myself a Slugginator and put an end to this bit of business, if you will. Come on, Helms. Come on. Really? Into a headlock? No, that's not what happened. That's not what I pressed. That's not what happened. Oh! Catch as catch can. Gonna do some amateur background and whatnot. Sure. Why not? How about I reverse your moves? Because... Nope, I just got punched. That was a very simple clothesline, but... Really? Taking off the turnbuckle? No. How about a Cesaro uppercut? How about a European uppercut? His head is red. His head is red. Red. Boom. I'm gonna keep on doing it to get my finishing maneuver. And I'm gonna maneuver it. Okay, so click the stick to pick him up. Kick. Why? Slugginator, baby. This has to do it. This has to do it. Unfortunately, he is too close to the ropes, and I don't know what button it is to move him from the ropes. So I'm going to kind of get myself, hopefully, positioned here properly, and then, nope, he rolled in the wrong direction. Rope break. No rope break. Oh, shocking. Shocking. And I win. I beat you again, Gregory Helms. I beat you again. And now, celebrating with my manager. Wait, what? I won the match. I don't... What? That's not what happened. Video game. He didn't win. I won. Pinfall. We just saw it with my own eyes. I just saw... Don't try and... What? Why is he like I have the upper hand? I don't... I'm very confused. The crowd's behind him, which is fine. If I'm a heel and he's a face, that's fine, but I won that match. So that was a baffling cutscene. King Booker beat Rey Mysterio. And I have a phone call, or a text here from T-Lo. Okay, we have some audio things here, too. So let's kind of listen to those and see what those...
So you want to be a championship contender, huh? Well, that's a relatively simple process. Go after the current contenders and beat them to earn a spot for yourself. The respect of your fellow superstars should also be one of your top priorities. Whether you earn it from them or you beat it out of them, it's up to you.
Okay. Teddy Long.
Hey, player. It's your general manager, Theodore Long. I think you've got what it takes to become the #1 contender for the championship. But there's a whole lot of superstars between you and the top spot. I want you to start climbing that ladder. But keep in mind, you're going to need some friends along the way. And I've got one in mind. Holla.
Holla holla. Mark Henry. I want the same thing. So clearly they've been having text problems for 10 years now with these games. It should be you and I want the same thing. Attack Slug to win the World Heavyweight Championship. But that doesn't mean we can't work together. There are a lot of other dudes climbing this ladder. If we work as partners, we can knock them all down, leaving us at the top to duke it out. How's that sound? Hall of Pain. I know you prefer to let your actions speak louder than words, playa, but there's a time for talk. Organize an interview for you with Maria so you can formally announce your entry in the title picture. Don't underestimate Maria because she's a pretty face. She may ask some tough questions. Best be ready. You feel me? Holla holla. T-Lo. MVP.
All right, let's get one thing straight, Playboy. I'm the face of SmackDown, and you better respect that. I'm going to be named the #1 contender at Judgment Day, and God help you or anybody else who gets in my way.
We'll see about that. You're determined to impress, aren't you, player? Nice win you picked up in that tag match. If you want to be #1 contender, you got to keep on this path. It'll take winning 4 more matches than a bout against the #1 contender at Judgment Day. That's no easy task, so keep fighting. Stay strong, Teddy Long. Teddy? I know you love tag team matches, Teddy, but not every match is a tag team match, player. From one broken game right into another. It never ends. SmackDown cream rising to the top. So was Kennedy supposed to be in that match? Because he wasn't. If any other SmackDown superstar thinks they're more worthy of a shot than I am, I have a fistful of disagreement for them. Mister! Alright. Kennedy! Okay, I have an injury frequency and fatigue level and that kind of thing. That's cool. My superstar info. That's cool. We got some things to aim for here in winning and doing things and goals. Having a goal list is important. What is in the shop? The Rock, Stone Cold, Mick Foley, Rick Rude, Roddy Piper, Terry Funk, you egg-sucking dog, Sabu, Bret Hart, Vinnie Mac, Shane O'Mac, JBL, Trips, Sean, and a bald Vince McMahon. Some belts. Yes, some moves. Some moves. I don't have enough cash. I want these, like, all these moves. This is all I want, is these moves. Because, obviously, Monday is Move Set Monday. But I don't have nearly enough money here to buy any of this stuff right now, so we'll get there. We'll definitely get there. Let's turn on the subtitles and turn on the email attention. That sounds like a good idea. Okay, I can invade shows. That's interesting. I have training exercises. Alright, so some of this stuff seems important. Let's try skill improvement. This stuff costs money. Okay. Your speed, so all your stats are determined by this stuff? You don't just put points into stuff? That's actually kind of different. And I'm all about different. Let's do a hardcore exercise and see how that plays out here. Because I'm actually curious how this stuff works in terms of having your stats improve and not being stuck at like 38 or 36 like I am. Not good. Like, I'm used to just earning points and then just putting points into things. And so this is different than that, and that's kind of curious. Okay. William Regal immediately goes and gets a sledgehammer. And he's like, it's time to play the game. Pip, pip, cheerio. I have a chair. I'm going to use that chair. I'm going so slow. William Regal. I have a chair. I'm going to use it. Yes. LBLT. I stored it. So how many times do I hit him with the chair to complete this training? I don't know. We'll find out. Now a sledgehammer. Now a sledgehammer. Mr. Real, I'm sorry. He's a man. So yeah, you're so slow. Your big India Super Show with Triple H winning. Now, from what I hear, he had to use multiple pedigrees to put away the modern-day Maharaja. But because it didn't happen on TV, it's not canon. So, you know, there's always that bit of the equation and whatnot. So, oops, that was the wrong button. I wanted to do a gut kick, and I didn't. Oops. Oh, William Regal. Turnabout is fair play with that European uppercut. So it's RB and Y to activate my ultimate? No, it's not actually working. Okay. I could be wrong. I gotta figure out how all this stuff works. I kind of did a little bit of research on that stuff, but not enough research, I guess. Also, I'm like, woo! Exhausted, which is weird, but okay. But also, this is a hardcore deal, so just keep on getting the hardcore items from under the ring and dealing with measures that way. Boom! Again, I have my ultimate control. Why? 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 Oh, he reversed it. And I'm moving around so slowly for whatever weird reason, but that's okay. I'm hitting the A button, and it's not... There it is. All right. 0.50% in my hardcore stat, and 10% plus... Wait, I failed? What was the... I don't know. I'm going to have to read up on this stuff, because clearly I did something wrong. But, whatever that was, I'll find out tomorrow. I'm Attack Slug. Thanks for watching. More videos every day. See you next time, right here on this channel. And I'm out.